And welcome to the 2-year anniversary of VNN, my longest running show, guys. Woo! So, I got notes, because I had to write down all this stuff, because my memory is really bad. So, to start it off, on 14 August 2013, the very first VNN episode came out. It was a very exciting episode. You should go watch it. It's on the playlist. 159 episodes. This episode right here is the 159th episode of VNN. So it is my longest running series and my most successful series, honestly. It even outdid, I mean, if you go over the course of VNN, it has outdone even like Obsidian Wars and stuff like that that had Chris and the Mike and Carlo and Garland in them. So, you know, it's an amazing series. And I just did a little timeline over different things that happened. Like, for example, if you check out the 30 December episode, that is when I officially began reporting from the LAN server. As you guys, most of you should recall the LAN server. So, if, you know, that was my first studio. You got to see Tops to Gear. It was my first time, you know, actually playing Minecraft with Tater Tot, which you guys should all know because Tater Tot's amazing. And then on 14 March was when I did the new intro. That was my first time I designed, you know, the first intro was just, as you guys saw, was the 4 videos, you know, it was literally me sitting down. I was like, okay, I need some sort of movement in the background. Let me just randomly record some Minecraft videos. Then there was the one that I died in. So that was my favorite video. Everybody liked that video the best, and it was great. This one, I actually sat down and took pictures of everybody. I went through my entire screenshot library before my computer got wiped. It's got wiped multiple times, but and I just found screenshots of people, Muck and Moose and Giz and Chris and Garlian and Crigital, I think, was in there too. I mean, it was just as many people as I could find. Cosmo's in there, and because I wanted it to be like, you know, shots. You know, that was really cool. So that was the new intro. That was the first time I ever used the new intro. I was really proud of it. I'll be honest, I don't design many things. And then, of course, the final, not the final one, because there's going to be many more in the future, but the most recent drastic change is the webcam. You know, on the 26th of June was the first time I decided to do this little webcam thing, and I've updated and messed with it, tweaked it since then. Sorry, my nose is messing with me this morning. But I really like it. To explain, right here is, there we go, the my Patreon sponsors. So these people right here are the ones that, you know, donate to me monthly, and, you know, their help is always great. And then over here is my single one-time donations, which, as you can see, you know, that's what the D's donation. P is Patreon. As you can see, Jassim100 has been my, you know, biggest supporter forever. I mean, this guy has been with me the whole time. So, hats off to you, Jassim. Thank you very much for all your support, man. And everybody, even the, you know, the $1 donations, they all help. You know, they help provide, you know, equipment and stuff like that. I mean, hell, this arm, the bracket, this I purchased originally, but all the other stuff, the accessories with it, my headphones, my keyboards. All this stuff was purchased by you guys. It's not YouTube, it's not any of that stuff. You know, it was those donations that helped me buy all this stuff, and, you know, my mixing board, and hopefully eventually a new, better computer, since my poor thing is crying. But I just wanted to say, you know, so much has come from it. You know, this series. I mean, I've got, you know, business cards now. I mean, VNN is what I am known for. It's none of my other series. You know, people remember Obsidian Wars. People remember MCA. Everybody loved my MCA episode. You know, they remember those, and they remember, but mostly I'm known for VNN. VNN is, you know, is my baby. It's my creation, with its offshoot VNN Sports, which, by the way, guys, will be starting up again, starting this coming Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll be getting back to that. It's going to be, you know, straightforward 2-hour stream, just like normal, running different minigame servers. So I'm looking for something to play with my hand. I hate this. Anyway, so I wanted to point out some things. I've reached, since the beginning of this episode, I started VNN, I had 6 subscribers, I believe. I've gone up to 3,835 subscribers. So, woo. And I had Twitch, but I don't care about Twitch anymore because I like Beam, and I actually just recently applied for partnership with Beam, so we'll see how that works out. But I'm up to 140 followers on Beam, so woohoo! That's awesome. But namely, most importantly, I wanted to point out that none of this is possible without you guys. You guys are the ones that made this possible. I do it for you guys. I enjoyed playing on the LAN server. It gave me some news to do. I have actually 2 more servers that I'm going to start adding into as soon as I get... We'll just jump down to that. Minecraft news. Yeah, you guys love Minecraft. I've determined that the videos that I'm airing are not necessarily what you guys want to see because, well, I mean, Walking Dead is pretty popular. Most of the other series, you guys are hit and miss. You might like it, you might not. You guys miss Minecraft, and I understand that. I have a problem with recording more than 1 video a day. It's a lot of work for the old man with all of his conditions. So what I'm going to do is as soon as one of these other, like, for example, Walking Dead is 2 episodes a week, I'm trying to burn through The Walking Dead. Life is Strange should be ending probably, I would say, within a week or 2. I'm guessing. It's a guess. I have no idea. But it seemed like it was reaching that climax. Same thing with Game of Thrones. Now, when these series begin to shut down, they are going to be replaced with Minecraft series. That's very important because, you guys like Minecraft, and I like Minecraft. And I've got a couple ideas. One is pseudo, kind of like a roleplay, but not really a roleplay. Well, I mean, it is. It's going to be more of a skit type theory, but Sayu Lily's going to be helping me with that. And then the other one is just going to be more of, bringing back, making sure Minitopia's got its spot. Some new series with Demi, like either regrowth again or a new series. Maybe some return to the Gophercraft server. There's a bunch of different options I want to do out there, and I will be playing on a couple actual servers that I was invited to one server called The Crew's Playground. So we'll get more information on that one when I start the series. That's actually where the roleplay is going to be partially done. But more importantly, guys, now I got that out of the way, is I wanted to point out specific people that stood out in my VNN in my career. As I said, Jassim100 has been my biggest supporter through the whole, through everything financially. He has donated to me. He has been with me through Twitch, to Beam, to YouTube. He's gotten me games that he wanted me to play. Actually, he's the one that got me into Walking Dead. So thanks very much, Jassim, on that one. So without him, I would probably be nowhere near where I am today. So I wanted to thank you, Jassim. Tater Tot. Now, Tater Tot, you can see her. She's in one of the donation things. Tater Tot has been around since I started YouTube. She was actually a sub of Rakazma, which I'll talk about. You guys all know Rakazma. He's the one that started me into YouTube. She was actually a sub of Rakazma, and because me and him were doing series, she subbed to me. She is basically my oldest sub. She has been around since the beginning, and she Tater Tot will always have a place in my heart. She always has a place in any game I'm playing. She's been. I even did a tribute special many moons ago. It was a live stream dedicated to Tater Tot, which was funny because she was like, "I don't know what to do," and I was like, "Well, we would do whatever you want." Okay, let's play some games. So it was really fun, and I just want to thank you, Tater Tot, for being around the whole time. All right, so let's go on to this. Let's see. We got the minions, of course. As I said, you guys. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. The interweb family, I'd like to thank for all the hearts, because that's what I get from them. Oh, and blood pressure, high blood pressure. Chris and the Mike. I want to thank Chris and the Mike for giving me a start. He recognized me from the LAN. Not recognized me. He recognized me as a person, and really cool guy. And I know you guys are all fans of him, and I'm not a fan of his work. I'm a fan of Chris, and Chris. He's a good guy. He's, I'm still reaching for things to touch. He's a great guy, and he helped me out a lot. He mentored me, and I just wanted to thank him specifically. Of all the YouTubers out there, he has shown me the most support in the past. Let's see who else we got on this list. Beam. I gotta thank Beam because I got the luxury and the pleasure of being in the alpha of Beam and trying it out from the very beginning, and I've loved Beam the whole time. from into beta. I wasn't really happy in beta because the beta didn't allow me to stream to you guys, so I had to switch back to that crap Twitch. But, you know, now that they've gone live, it's just so much fun. And I got to meet the guys at ArcadiaCon, and I love Beam. I'll be honest, guys. Beam is amazing. Lastly, I want to thank Miss Sayu Lily, my darling. She has supported me through a lot of troubling times lately. She actually designed the intro for the third season, or the third year beginning, whatever. For this episode, she designed the intro for it. And I wanted to thank her very much. She's my muse, so look forward to more things coming in the future. Now, before I forget, guys, I have a bad memory, and I wrote down something. It's actually at the top of my list of honorable mentions, but apparently when I started talking about Tater Tot, I skipped my list somewhere and I jumped around and I forgot somebody very important. So I wanted to make sure that they got the shout out that they needed. As you can see over here, Italian Bread. Italian Bread has done a lot of art for me. He has done my YouTube, or not my YouTube, but my, I don't know what you call it, avatar, the orange one with my logo in there. He's done the thumbnails. You know, I wanted to take him out, and most importantly, he did the guy on my business card. So, I mean, you know, without you, man, I wouldn't have all this cool stuff. I wanted to make sure you got that thank, because I wasn't going to be, I was not happy with myself that I forgot to mention the name right there. It was written on, see, this is why I don't do lists, guys. Lists screw me up. I jump around and go, ooh, I'm very bad at this. I need a secretary that's like, no, you need to talk about this. Talk about this. You talk about that later. This now. But I wanted to thank you, Italian Bread, for all your support. You're an amazing artist, and I hope everybody, checks you out, and I will do my best. I'm much better. I will do a much better job at advertising for you, sir, because you deserve. I mean, that image right there is amazing. I fell in love with that thing. It's got the two cats on it, as you can see. And I just wanted to thank you, man. My apologies for not. For bouncing around the list. I did remember you. You were the first one I wrote down on the list. But I did want to thank you, man. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Outside of that, guys, I got nothing. I'll see you guys later tonight at F3. Thank you all for making this just a wonderful channel. And thank you, just thank you. Thank you enough. I just want to say thank you. Anyways, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.